Okay, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master Command. Today we're going to be continuing our Swedish Revenge playthrough. So, we spawned this field army. Let's go ahead and see what they have in here. Okay, so Frederican, Russian musketeers, some provincial cavalry, and some artillery. Nothing too crazy. I think this is a composition we should be able to destroy fairly easily as long as we just keep doing what we've been doing. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop on into battle. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm planning on doing is we're going to have a firing line that stretches basically from here, comes down over to the hill, and then over into these woods is what I'm envisioning. I might work that out a little bit more, but for now that's what that's going to look like. The Varvade Grenadiers are going to be providing support over here for now, and then the bulk of our forces are going to be up here. I've got the Finnish that are going to be on the line over here, kind of facing off against the Russian musketeers, and then I'm going to have our own Swedish musketeers behind them, and then we'll probably do like a I can't forget what it's called, but like a rolling advance sort of thing where we put the Swedish musketeers into a line, let them take a shot, and then I'll just keep like bringing up like more and more Swedish musketeers until we get close, and then we'll charge in unless they break before then. Rolling fire, maybe you could call it. Yeah, these guys are pretty good here. Maybe we come up just a tad bit to discourage the enemy from getting into the woods. You can hold your fire for now. You guys, I'm gonna have spread out like this, and then Varvade musketeers come over here. Honestly, they're not coming at us very quickly. Thought they'd be forming up and looking to attack us sooner. But I mean, if they want to give us more time to set up, I'm all for it. Finn's running a little bit. They've got plenty of stamina. Honestly, I probably could have been a lot more aggressive with the ground that we took, but we have we've made our decision. Why don't I go ahead and pull back these guys? And the reason I'm doing that is because if I have them up here, they're kind of on their own, and they can get surrounded by the Prussian units. Whereas if we're back here, they're going to be much better supported from the hill and by these other guys. And there are other units that advance. They aren't going to be able to take cover here in the town. They'll have to be out in the open. So it actually just makes more sense to come back here, I think. Okay, I think they're going to try to shoot our cavalry. Let's try to back a little bit more. Might bring the cavalry down this way. I think they'll make contact down here first. Those guys load up with canister? What if... What if we just try to run in and, like, knock out their artillery since they're being so aggressive? Done your job, come back. Go ahead and send the Swedish cavalry in. We'll be able to knock these guys out at least. You guys can go ahead and take off your bayonets, as can you. Okay, you guys come back. Okay, that artillery is broken and the officer was killed. Let's pull back. I think our cavalry will break. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'd say that was fairly worthwhile to knock out a artillery unit and damage that cavalry. Maybe they'll even rout off the battlefield. Anyway. Okay, looks like we've broken them here, which is good. You can take off your bayonet, actually. As can you. You guys just recover here for a minute. Start bringing our grenadiers around. Now let's put you into a column. Will you still march? I don't think you will. Yeah, so come around in your column formation. I'm gonna bring the general over here. No, don't shoot. Reloaded. You don't shoot, get reloaded. I'm going to save you two for them. I am going to run you out in front here. You guys hold your fire for a minute. You guys take your bayonets off and open fire here. While you guys advancing, British cavalry stay right behind them. You guys take your shot, and then let's have you guys advance. You guys put your bayonets on. I think we'll take those guys across the river. You guys can deliver your fire. They're running. I'm gonna put you guys into an attack column. And you guys can put your bayonets on, you get into an attack column. Charge in. Let's charge in here. And then cavalry. Okay, you guys form up over here. Send you guys into... Let's knock them out. You guys keep on coming up. Let's advance on them. Pull back our general. You can come over here. Let's help out. You guys can open fire once you're over there. Go ahead and pull you guys back. Done plenty. I'm gonna have you charge in over here. Charge into them. Okay, you've done great. Let's put you into an attack column. And then charge in here. And you guys get formed up. We'll let the Finns get their shot off. Then charge you in. Okay, you guys hold your fire at this point. You guys take your shot. You guys charge in. You guys come advance up here. Charge that cavalry. And once they break, that should be it. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, losses weren't too bad. That's good. We did get a fair amount of money. So I think I'll take the replenishment just so that we can keep on, we can restore our losses and then force march a little bit to the nearest town. And by force march, I mean death march, of course. So you guys take your ammunition back. Everyone get some replenishment in. Cavalry pistols would be... Well, you don't get the accuracy bonus until I get you a carbine. Maybe that's not such a big deal. I could give these guys the cavalry pistol for now, I guess. You can upgrade into veteran musketeers, so let's do that. And you can upgrade into veteran Finnish musketeers. Everyone else is just hanging out for now. So let's go ahead and death march on over here. Come take a peek at this encampment real quick. Paying $90 for 3 excellent furs seems really good. So I'm gonna do that. I feel like this is an investment. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, let's sell off these things. Drum up some money. What have we got here? I'll probably go with the Indelta recruits. Right, let's take a look at the staff college and see about selling off some guys. So I could buy like some drill masters and feed them into our military school. I want to have an engineer just to keep for encounters, so let's definitely buy that dude. And then let's buy up a Indelta recruit. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy up the Indelta recruit. What I was calculating here was if I wanted to come over here and buy a provincial cavalry, and then I was trying to think like what would I do, because I do want to come over here. I want to fight this patrol, and I was thinking, can I fight the patrol and then come over here and fight this encamped army and then do like the other two? I don't know that there's time for that. So what I'm planning is fight this patrol, come over here, fight him, and I think I'll have time for that. I think. Anyway, we have our new Indelta recruit. Go ahead and get him kitted out a little bit. I'll give you the engineer. And then, is there anything else here I could sell? I'm not using this, so I can get rid of it. I do want to keep the cannon, because sometimes there is an encounter that can use it. So I will keep that, and it will also be handy if we upgrade like one of these guys into artillery. I'm saving the pickled herring for the musketeers that we're going to pick up. So what I want to do now is let's buy up 2 of these drill masters. Maybe even these commissars? We'll see, we'll see. So if I feed you guys into here, I'll get a teensy tiny bit. So it was probably worth it to buy the commissars versus the drill master. But let's just go ahead and do that, And let's buy you. Put you in here. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to achieving this. Maybe after I fight that patrol, we'll have it. The other thing I want to do is buy up some manpower. And I want to leave enough money to resolve encounters as we go. So, let's go ahead and keep on moving. Capture the cargo. Set it ablaze. Capture the cargo. Okay, so the question here is, do I want to delay the HQ by another week? That would create more time for us. But getting another battle in would be really good as well. I think we don't need that extra week because the patrol's coming down, so hopefully we'll catch them maybe like around here. As long as I just keep on death marching up there. Let's go ahead and just fight the field army. We'll take the items. So these guys, I'm going to give the pickled herring. They can keep all this. I'm going to give them some shoes. Give you guys a cartridge box, maybe. Definitely want to give some better muskets to our guys. Let's do that. Large canteen. Large canteen would be useful to put on somebody. You don't... Yeah, we need to put it on somebody. Who could we put it on? Give it to these guys. They've got an open slot. Let's see. I think we're pretty much good here. Let's fight this guy. Freikorps Hussars, Observation Musketeers. Okay, these guys are pretty awful in melee, so we should win pretty handily, I'm thinking. And they'll take extra morale damage. Okay, then let's get into this battle. Okay, we are in the battle, so let's go. What I'm doing is setting up our line here, and then all of our melee guys are coming around this way. And if they want to attack us, which they may not, we're gonna come down on this side of their line, knock out those observation musketeers, and just roll up the rest of their line. Okay, let's start setting these guys all up. Flip the Varvati Grenadiers. Everyone else going. Here, let's actually turn this way. And let's have all you guys over here. Hold your fire. You guys can take off your bayonets. Varvati Grenadiers. Wanted you guys in a line over here. Go ahead and have you two focusing fire on them. these two ready to charge in. Of course, the observation guys are so slow. Go ahead and advance a little bit. Help bring the fight to them. Might bring the cavalry down this way. Looks like their hussars are protecting this unit, it looks like. Let's go ahead and start bringing you guys around. You guys are okay for here for right now. You guys can take your bayonets off and open fire. Yeah, so you guys keep on coming. Put your bayonets on now, because you're not going to get another shot off. Okay. Let's have you charge in, and then have you charge in as well. Go ahead and start advancing. I should have put them into an attack column. I forgot to do that, but we'll crush these guys pretty quickly. Okay, both of you get into an attack column. You guys start coming around to hit the Freikorps hussars. Now let's charge in with you guys. Okay, so they're all going to be working on that. Bring you guys over here. You can take off your bayonets at this point. Yeah, everybody knock out the observation musketeers. You can go ahead and charge in here. Their cavalry will likely come back, so I'm going to set up our Queen's Life musketeers to be ready for them. You guys can keep advancing this way. You guys can get set up here. Where's the cavalry? Here's the cavalry. Okay, yeah, those guys are done for. You guys get into an attack column. You guys get into an attack column. And let's go ahead and charge in here. Feel free to take a shot, and then I'll send in the cavalry. And you guys turn back this way to prepare for those hussars. Charge in from the flank. Nice, they're knocked out. Pull back. Hold your fire. Get you guys into position. Well, maybe I'll position you kind of like a little further back, because I do want them to charge into the Queen's Life Musketeers. Okay, and let's hold, open fire. Perfect. Okay, good clean victory there against that field army. Losses were not too bad, so I think we don't need to take the I was gonna say I think we don't need to take the reservists, but also I kind of do want to take it. I mean, the veterancies also would also be really good. Let's go with the veterancy, because we do have a lot of recruit units. I do want to get them leveled up. Cavalry doesn't need ammunition. Let's give you the Holsteiner horse, and let's get everyone an upgrade. Sure, we can do big fire. And then the melee brigade. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and go with the morale damage dealt. This is really tempting. This is really tempting. I'm going to go with the morale damage dealt. The officer command radius loss is a bit of a bummer, but we can always earn that back with our military school. Man, they really want me to go merciless, huh? Get +1 loot from battles. Extra melee, but I will get less in prisoner rewards. All right, let's do it. We can sell that. The land pattern would be good to throw on, like this dude. And then you could take the Yon Shopping. So we've got cartridge box and canteens that we need to throw on our guys at some point. Let's go ahead and keep on death marching up here. Hopefully we can catch this patrol before they start heading back north. Not quite. We will have to chase them a tiny bit. That's going to be really expensive. Do I still have the beautiful? Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and sell off one of these muskets for sure. And let's buy up some more manpower, maybe a little bit of ammunition. And let's crack this guy down. Okay. I feel like we're getting a ton of Frederican. I guess maybe it's because the Prussians have a do the Prussians have a tendency to get Frederican more, perhaps? Okay, nothing too scary here. Go ahead and load into battle. Okay, once again, we are loaded in, ready to move. So, we're going to be forming a defensive line kind of along here. We're not going to be taking advantage of the cover up here because we want to pull them across the river. So I'm going to sit back for a bit. have them start getting into the river, and then maybe once they start to walk in, I will run our guys up and get into a defensive position on the hedge, but I definitely want to pull them into the river first. Might have you guys come across. Just in case. So everyone hold your fire. I don't want you firing in these column formations. I like how the earthworks only cover like half of the formation. Very nice. Okay, here they come. Can start getting set up, as can you. And let's go ahead and start setting up our guys here. And you guys are all clear to run into position. Not like we have a ton of time. Support them, Swedish cavalry. Why don't you come across the river? You take off your bayonets, as can you, and you, and you. And then open fire. Fire, fire, fire. You guys get into an attack column. You guys do the same. And then let's get after these recruits. I want to get the charge bonus. I think I got it. I'm not sure. You can help out. The land millets right in front of you. They have an officer attached. Get everyone into an attack column at this point. Let's have you guys start walking this way, because they should retreat here in a minute. Those hussars might be after us over here, so I'm going to put our bayonets on. Here, Varvada, you guys cross over. Okay, you guys charge in. Let's keep advancing. Guys, fall back. Okay, looks like these guys recovered. Go ahead and walk up and shoot them point blank or something from the attack column. Okay. So let's see how much damage this does. Honestly, not that much. Let's charge it. That was kind of interesting just to watch and see what happened. You, I want to get ready for those hussars. You guys can hold fire. And yeah, I think it's just the hussars to worry about now, but we should knock them out with a nice volley here. Ah, shucks. I meant to click these guys and walk them across, but I messed up. Okay, let's charge in. That's fine. Cool. So, last patrol down. Now we need to start working over those encamped armies. And we finished our regimental drilling. Very nice. Hardly lost anybody. That's good. Let's go ahead and roll with the veteran C. So you could upgrade into a Varvade Musketeer. You guys are okay, so you need 6. I think I will upgrade you. I know technically that's probably making you a little weaker. That's okay. We'll sell that, sell that. Land pattern. Anybody use a land pattern? You should probably use a land pattern instead of a Jönköping for right now. You're more of a shooting guy at the moment. Maybe I give you, you the land pattern. Then I'll give you the Delft. Okay, we have a bunch of nice items here. And we have 20 days until the HQ mobilizes. Do I come check out this outpost? Or do I go the safe route and just try to knock out the encamped armies as quickly as possible? I think we just go knock out the encamped armies instead of coming over here to the outpost, coming down here, and then coming this way. Because that will eat a couple of days. A couple of days that I'm not sure. Well, I mean, the HQ's way up there, right? Let's do it. Let's do it, just for the heck of it. Let's go. See what this outpost has to offer. Just gonna go ahead and take the reservists. I don't need a line infantry unit right now. I couldn't afford it. Then we'll come down here, and we're gonna buy up all of the manpower. We're gonna buy up a bunch of ammunition. We're gonna see if there's anything good here. This is actually fairly good. See, this is bugged, because this isn't an excellent halberd, it's a good one. Remember in the last episode we found a halberd that claimed to be good, but it was just a basic. I am actually tempted to turn these guys into provincial cavalry, and I think I will once they hit 4 veterancy. And then over here, I think I want Gotpa, so that we can have even more charge for when we fight the HQ battle. Hopefully we can get that in time. Okay, I kind of want that. Anything else doesn't seem all that important. This is a pretty good value add for our guys. So let's go ahead and sell off these things for sure. Pick this up. And I guess this guy could use it the most, probably. So let's take away your haversack and give you this. And then maybe you guys I'll give the haversack just because you are low stamina. And you could use an upgrade. So you already have a canteen. I'm not going to worry about giving you a canteen. Maybe I'll give you the iron ramrod. Or I could see if one of these guys has an item that would make more sense to transfer over. Yeah, so we'll take the cross for the extra charge. Here, let's make a swap here. You can have the extra morale from the cross, and then we'll give the infantry hanger to you. Okay, I feel like that's a slightly better optimization. Okay. Feeling fairly good now. Let's go ahead and march on over to this herd. I don't really need provisions, so we'll take the hides, which is the equivalent of basically $95 there. And then let's go ahead and fight this encamped army. We're like twice the size. We have a lot of veteran units. I'm hoping we can't mess this up. Okay. So they have the cavalry doctrine. Fortunately, their cavalry is terrible. Not terrible, but like it's pretty bad. It's just provincial cavalry. And then along with that, they've got 2 line infantry. Okay, 3 line infantry and 3 skirmisher units. So basically, I think we line up the line infantry, let them take a shot, line up our melee guys, let them all take a shot, and then just charge in. Sure, right? Sure, let's do it. Okay, let's get on in there. Okay, we're loaded in, ready to take on the encamped army. Let's do it. We are going to try to move quickly to take ground, advantageous ground here in the middle with our line infantry. Meanwhile, we have our melee infantry coming along the road here, and they're going to come up and get on the flank. Is the idea. It looks like we are going to get this ground here pretty easily, which is good. Here come these Jaegers. They should be short-lived, though. Go ahead and hit them here. Here you'll have you three. Actually, you come up here. You can come over here, and you can come over here. Charge you in. You hold your fire for now. You hit them. Let's get you charging in, and then you charging in here. Move quickly. You two come over here. Let's get them some morale support. Let's charge into them. Let's hit these observation musketeers from behind. Let's charge into them. Can we get into an attack column and then charge? Yeah, that seems good. Knock these guys out. Them off. It's just these guys, and then we're done. Nice. Okay, that was pretty easy. Pretty easy. Probably the most damage we took was from their artillery as we advanced on them in column. Honestly, we lost more guys than I thought we would. Go ahead and go with the replenishment, just so that we can replenish our losses and then keep on death marching. Interesting. Infantry combat effectiveness plus 10%, but infantry unit size down. I'm gonna go with field hospitals to help not bleed so many reservists after the next battle. And then let's go ahead and keep on marching, get into force march. Oh, very cool. Definitely going with the bagpipers for the extra charge. And I will even give that to our... I really want to give it to our Queen's Life Musketeers. Even more morale and a ton of charge. Costs a pretty penny, but that's okay. Let's go ahead, come over here, knock out this encamped army. And then we'll head west, maybe make any last purchases that we need to over here, like maybe get some better muskets, maybe give everyone bayonets, and then that will... Oh, right, there's a battlefield over here. Okay, let's fight these guys, and then check out that battlefield. Petrine. We've got Cossack skirmishers, observation recruits, some grenadiers, fair amount of cavalry. Okay, then let's get in there and take them out. Okay, we are set up. We're ready to go. This is a allegedly defensive army. It's unlikely to be aggressive. And it may defend even without an artillery advantage. Well, it definitely has that artillery advantage, so what we are doing is we're going to march up here. We're going to try to take the high ground here on this hill. If we can make that happen. And we will bring our melee guys around this way to crush them. They have a lot of cavalry, though, so it probably won't be quite so straightforward. Go ahead and shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was kind of nasty. It's like the Indelta recruits have made it here first. Congratulations. Everyone else, please hurry up. Start moving this way. Honestly, these Cossack skirmishers are getting so close. They want to be close. That's fine. We'll fight them. You guys go ahead and get set up. Put you into an attack column and send you into them. So you guys come back. Delta recruits fall back. You guys step forward. As it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess. You guys go ahead and get in there. Get the general over here. I might just send you into an attack column and then send you in. Excellent. Yeah, let's send you into that artillery. You two come here. Take those grenadiers. Let's not finish knocking them out. You just hold your fire. Literally just these grenadiers. Okay, let's speed this up. Okay, so probably not our cleanest one ever, but we got it done. Yeah, definitely not our cleanest one ever. Okay. I don't know how many reservists we have in the city that's over here. And I also don't know what this battlefield is going to take, so I'm just going to go with the reservists, play it safe. Dude, Carthaginian Spirit could be really good for the next act, but also this combat effectiveness would just help us straight up in the HQ battle. It will gut our experience gain, but we have already increased this twice by 15%, so maybe I'll just take the I'll take the malice to our experience gain in exchange for the extra combat effectiveness. And I kind of want to turn you into provincial cavalry. And then you don't need that anymore. Go ahead and take this step horse instead. And take this dragoon sword. And let's do that. Okay, I think that looks good. Can you become veteran cavalry? You can. It's not a big upgrade though, so I'm actually just gonna keep you as gonna keep you with the 5 veterancy for now until we do the HQ battle. I think I will do this because it's a nice boost to morale. One else I think we'll hold off for now. And I have a bunch of stuff that I need to sell off. Let's go ahead and take like 1 day of replenishment and then check out this battlefield. Maybe I'll even drill. Okay. Okay, I don't care about this. So let's head on over here. We'll just normal march. And we will buy up manpower. We buy up a little bit of food. Buy up anything in this town that we need. Like, I could finally give our cavalry some carbines and get them a little bit of extra damage here. Good Charlevilles, good heavy socket bayonets. Yeah, there's a lot to go off of here. I could even buy some treatises to feed to our military school. Which I might buy this one, just because it is a good quality. Just kind of taking a peek at everything. Okay. So, let's sell off some things that we definitely don't need. Okay, I think that's a good first pass. Actually, those two. That's a good start. Let's go ahead and sort our inventory real quick. We have 2 cannons. We don't need 2 cannons. Got a lot of cartridge boxes. Quite a few coffee rations, some tobacco. Oh, I have 2 captured uniforms. I don't need to have 2. Accuracy and veterancy gain. Casualties restored, morale. Veterancy gain. Veterancy gain isn't terrible. This guy isn't terrible either. Anything good in here? This is pretty good. But what we really want is the better weapons. So I need to stick to that. This carbine is fairly good. This one's pretty meh. I think I'll just buy the 1 carbine. I think we definitely roll with the 2 heavy socket bayonets. Probably pick up these 2 Charlevilles. So let's give you this carbine. Let's throw a heavy socket bayonet on you. Throw 1 on you. Okay. And then let's give you guys... You take a real bayonet. How do these compare? Better melee, slightly worse charge. There, that feels good. Okay. And then the Charlevilles definitely need one. And I'll hand the other one to you. I now have a bunch of muskets that probably don't need. So I think I'll sell off some of this stuff. Oh, and I have upgrades. I didn't even notice that. Let's sell off the things I don't want anymore, like those. And then let's sell definitely the Delft. Sell the Potsdam. These others I'll keep for now. They do have some utility. Let's definitely get rid of those. And let's get these upgrades in. So this is our fire guy. Just really good. We'll pick that up. And then for our cavalry brigade. Yeah, we just keep rolling legendary, sure. Awesome. 3 legendary officers. Right, I do want to sell a cannon. Do I want these guys to have cartridge boxes eventually? Yes. Do I think they need one now? Probably not. Yeah, actually I'm okay with you having the cheese because it helps you move a little bit faster. Really what I need is greatcoats. This blanket actually isn't bad. But I want to be putting more greatcoats on our guys here. This blanket is really cheap though, so I am gonna pick up that blanket. And I might take this from you, give you tobacco. You guys might actually be better off taking the medicinal herbs, just so that your losses aren't so bad. And then maybe I'll give you the pickled herring, so then you'll move faster. Take a hit to your morale, but that's okay, you already have pretty high morale. Okay. Let's try to get our melee units up to 5 item slots. So you, for example, take a beer. Or you could take a blanket, but maybe I give a blanket to like this guy, or maybe I give him a cheese ration. Since he doesn't have a ration. And then I don't want to give... Yeah, let's give you the blanket, sure. And then you can have the crosses. I actually kind of want you to have these infantry hangers. And then you can have canteen. You could have like a haversack. sure. Okay. Again, cartridge boxes, cool, probably not necessary right now. So let's just go ahead and get rid of those. Let's get rid of one of these cannons. Go ahead and sort again. So again, a bunch of items that could be useful, not necessarily needed at the moment. If I were to just sell off a bunch of this stuff, like if I were to sell all of our cheese, all of this, that's only a net gain of 150. It's really not all that much. Let's go ahead and buy up a little bit of manpower, a little bit of food, and let's start roasting this place. HQ will come down towards us. That's all well and good. Hopefully we can burn it before they get to us. No, I was 1 day short. Okay. This video is already running along, so I'm not going to fight the HQ. We'll do that at the start of the next episode. They are going to move slowly. Their infantry will get a combat bonus. Fortunately, they don't have that much infantry, but they do have a lot of cavalry. I mean, they have like a fair amount of infantry, right? They've got 3 light infantry and then 5 line infantry, but compared to, what, 8 cavalry units? It's not that impressive. Cavalry units are a little bit scary. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and stop here. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm feeling good about this this HQ battle. I feel like we've got the means to pull it off. So we'll look forward to fighting them in the next episode. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.